आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सॉल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Hello everyone, so the question is the number of terms of an AP, that is arithmetic progression, is even. The sum of the odd terms is 24 and that of the even terms is 30, and the last term exceeds the first term by 10 and a half. Then the number of terms in the series is, we're given with 4 options. We have to calculate the answer and then take which of the following option is correct. Okay, so since it is given to us in the question that the total number of the terms are even, so I'm assuming let the total terms 2n, because they're even, so I'm writing it 2n. First term is A and common difference is equal to D. Okay, also it is given that the last term exceeds the first term by 10 and half. So it is given that last term minus first term, that is L is the last term, A is the first term, it is having a difference of 10 and a half, so I can write it as 10.5. okay, so I'm marking it as equation number 1. Now it is given that the sum of odd terms is 24. Okay, now if we take only odd terms, it will also be an AP. Only the difference is that the number of terms will be n, because the total terms of 2n are 2n, so the number of terms in the odd series would be n, and also the difference is that the common difference would be 2n. So I'm writing here considering odd terms. So it will also constitute an arithmetic progression. The difference is that total terms is equal to n. Okay, first term would be A and common difference is equal to 2D, because it would be like first term, third term, fifth term, so the common difference would be doubled as given in the original series. Okay, now we are given that the sum of odd terms is 24. So the formula for the sum is n by 2, 2a, twice of first term, so twice of a, plus n minus 1 into common difference. So what is the common difference? It's 2d. Now let's solve further. Okay, simplifying further, we get that 24 is equal to n into a plus n minus 1 into d. I have divided the whole of the equation by 2, so I'm naming it as equation number 2, right? Now let's look the point about the even terms. So considering even terms, okay, in that case the total terms would also be n, because the odd terms are also n, the even terms will be also n, and the total terms would be how much? It would be 2n. Okay, so here if we'll consider the even terms, total terms would be n. Okay, common difference would be 2d again, because it would also be second, fourth, sixth, so the common difference would be double, that is 2d. Now comes the first term. So the first term in case of the even terms, that is the even series, would be equal to second term, which is equal to a plus d, because the first term would be second term in this case of the even series, so the first term would be a plus d. Now using this, and I'm applying the sum formula, so the total sum is given as 30. Now total number of terms is n by n, so the sum is n by 2. First term, that is, it is the first term, plus n minus 1 into common difference is 2d. I am dividing the whole of the equation by 2, so it comes out to be 30 is equal to n into a plus d plus nd minus d. Okay, so D cancels out with D, so we are left with 30 is equal to N into A plus ND, correct? So let us name it as equation number 3. Now I am using, since the equation 2 can be rewritten as 24 is equal to N into A plus ND, okay, minus ND. Now I can use this equation 3 in here. Let us name it as equation number x. So using equation 3 in x, what we get? We get 24 is equal to 30 minus ND. From here, what we get? We get ND is equal to 6. So this is the value of ND we get. Okay. Now it is also given to us in the question that last term minus first term is equal to 10.5. Now if initially also we have assumed that the total number of terms are 2n. So in that case, what would be the last term? The last term would be equal to A plus total number of terms, that is 2n minus 1 into the common difference is D. This is the last term minus first term, that is A, is equal to 10.5. Now A cancels with A, so we are left with 2n minus 1 into D equal to 10.5, okay, which implies that 2nd minus D is equal to 10.5. I'm using this value of ND here, so it corresponds to 2 into 6, that is 12, minus D equal to 10.5. From here I get D, that is common difference, is equal to 1.5. So the common difference is 1.5. Now using this value of D here, we get N is equal to 6 upon D, which is equal to 6 upon 1.5, which is equal to 4. So therefore the number of terms are equal to 4. So there are 4. So this is N, but initially we have assumed that the total number of terms are 2n. So total terms are 2n, which is equal to 2 into 4, which is equal to 8. So therefore the total number of terms are 8. Let's see which of the option is having 8 as an answer. So option A. So it means that option A is the correct answer. I hope it is clear. Thank you.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज़्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।